This is beautiful Daisy. I've been calling her Daisy May. She's a 1.5-year-old female, and she only has 3 legs. So I took this video to show 2 things. What a complete spoiled love she is, and also how well she moves around on 3 legs. And I don't want there to be, any idea that she's going to be a sit-around dog because she has 3 legs. She has lots of energy. She's only about 1.5 years old. She's good with kids, good with other dogs. She'll be a fantastic family member, but she's definitely going to need some exercise. She has a really big personality, and honestly, as you can see, we've just, our hearts have just filled with her coming to the kennel. She's really livened it up, and you can see why. She has quite an interesting background. She lived with a family that had too many dogs, and they had to get rid of some. She was one of them, because she was one of the last dogs that they had gotten. They found a home for her, but the new home didn't integrate her enough, and she just wanted to get out of there and get to her old home. So she jumped the fence and broke her leg. The family couldn't afford to do anything about it, so they were trying to find a rescue that could pay the money to have her leg looked at. And when they finally found our sanctuary up in Tehachapi, we got her to the vet right away, but by then it was too late. There was too much tissue damage, too much time had gone by, so they couldn't save her leg. So they had to do this to save her life. But I will say, she moves around really well, and she's a complete ham, and she is clearly not held back by her lack of limb. She's just a real joy. We've really enjoyed having her, but we want her to find a home as soon as possible, before she's too jaded by the kennel environment. She had to spend a couple of weeks at the vet, and I'll be honest, our vet bill is pretty intense. So if you could help us with that, that would be really great. But we absolutely love Daisy May, and please bring the family if you're interested in adopting her. Really quick, I would like to say, if you haven't been around dogs with 3 legs, that if a dog is missing a front leg, it is really hard on them. But typically dogs that lose back legs, it's really not that big of a deal. Most of their weight is on their front, and they do really well and have a really happy, long life.